Today I'm going to be playing the Fire Druid that's been getting popular recently. So the game plan is we want to play Thaddeus, which makes all of our even cost cards cost 4 less, and then we play a cover artist or 2 on it, so all the even cost cards cost 8 or even 12 less. And then we play Pyrotechnician, which says every time we cast a spell, we get a random fire spell from any class. And then with all of our free spells, we just spam a bunch of stuff over and over again, and hope that Pyrotechnician can generate enough damage to kill the opponent. It doesn't sound like a very reliable strategy, and that's because it's not a very reliable strategy. But after I got a feel for the deck, and after some truly embarrassing losses, I somehow managed to go 6-5 with it, so it's not too bad, I guess. Try to find some ramp. Cactus is probably not very useful against Warrior, especially Renathal Warrior. And Rage Warrior definitely exists, but I never queue into it. I guess it's spell damage. Come on, play a 4 health minion, I freaking dare you. Coward. Play a 5 health minion, I freaking dare you. Excellent draw. This still needs one more turn. Not sure if I'm willing to cast Solar Eclipse with Feroz Lotus Blossom in this matchup. Probably not, because Solar Eclipse can sometimes be 10 damage. Oh, that's 5 health. Freaking bozo. Do I hold this for a turn? Probably. Alright, cover artist. I mean, I'm maybe not that far from killing my opponent. I've only ramped for 1, so my Thaddeus is 1 off where I would expect it to be. So on turn 8, Thaddeus will be even. I think Enervate's actually pretty good. Because it means next turn I can Bud Cover Artist ENR. And I probably will need to go off this turn. I could maybe survive 1 more turn, but definitely not 2 more, which is what I need for Thaddeus. Nourish is excellent. I'm not gonna have the other cover artist ever. Oh, I did it. I forgot for part of that turn that I planned around having an ENR for free mana. And then I remembered, and my opponent took 20 damage from Pyroblast.
What is this place?
Do I keep a Seedling? I don't really know what Rogue is. No one plays Rogue. I'll keep these cards, but maybe I should hard mulligan for ramp. Howdy, Finn. These all seem pretty terrible. But this one might do something at least. Hey, that card's good. So we've got Wild Growth up to 5, and then on that turn we can play the Frost Lotus Blossom. And then we're not far from coining a Miracle Growth. Alright, pretty easy turn 3 here. Let's see if we can't just top deck Nourish. Oh, I top decked Nourish. I've ramped 3, right? So my Thaddeus Polarity is 1 off of what I should be expecting. Which means it is actually even next turn, but we're not even close to Nightshade Bud being worth going for. Is this a Reno deck? Let's see what this can find. Another form. So Embrace, it's either Nourish, which I don't really need, or Bud, which I don't really need. I mean, Bud's maybe okay. I think Solar Eclipse is just pretty good. Okay, found Thaddeus. He's not playable next turn, but that's fine, because I need a turn to find Cover Artist and Pyrotech anyway. No. It's only 3 out of 7 to be a disaster. And they haven't picked it yet, so I don't think they hit. What was that? They took Embrace? That's insane that they thought Embrace was their best target. That's definitely a deck that plays Shadow Step, so I kind of want to kill Theatar. But the way to kill it is like Solar Eclipse, Lunar Eclipse, which is such a bad Solar Eclipse. But I really just can't afford to lose Thaddeus. I think I can play this too, right? Alright, Cover Artist and Pyrotech. Thaddeus is odd this turn, so it's even next turn. We can Bud for ENR, which ENR might draw cards with this hand. Also, I'm going to be able to play Reno next turn, which is good. They did have a Shadow Step, so I'm glad I killed Theotar. Oh wait, I have lethal. Nice! Nice, nice, nice. Hit a good turn 7 lethal with this deck. And I actually had a Pyroblast in hand as well, so it was super lethal. Warlock. Is that a real class?
What is this place?
Probably don't really need the 1-drop against Warlock. Try to find ramp. Warlock is the 3rd worst class, apparently. Hold the form until after Wild Growth, at least, I guess. Alright, let's see if Aquatic Form can hit Nourish for next turn. That's annoying.
My fists are really big.
But they probably can't kill it, so... maybe I just get some preemptive value out of it. God, we love Nourish, and God, we hate Thaddeus being on the bottom, but that's okay. Insane card. Another insane card. Wow, this Pyrotech has been nutty. Do you take Spell here, knowing that I could have some random garbage from Pyrotech? Well, I can do some testing with Lunar Eclipse. Apparently you do take Counterspell. I thought that was dead already. So I picked up an Immolate. Probably trash. Just totally unplayable.
We rise to the warmth of the sun.
We're mostly looking for Nightshade Bud, right? Since Thaddeus is at the bottom. Or another aquatic form, I guess. Would this ever be good? Maybe. Can't see Groovy Cat ever being good.
Did that just move?
I did pick up Embrace, which can hit Nightshade Bud. So I could go off next turn. Fuck it, I don't know how this deck works. Let's try it. This isn't seeming too productive at the moment. Okay, well, if I get Coin Gigafind here, that's pretty sad. But, well, even then I can Bellowing Flame it. No, they had Reno. Oh, I hate Reno Jackson so much. I just hate the card. I hate playing against it. Alright, well, I can maybe win with Fires of Zenajari. I do have this Firelands portal as well. But most likely I am simply going to lose this game because I didn't really play it that well, to be honest. I might actually just still be in a good spot here. Because you refresh crystals, meaning I can do this, and I can do this. Then I only need to pick up 8 damage. Maybe I can simply have an Alexstrasza, but hey, my opponent also has Sargeras to go with their fucking Reno. I love that building boards just doesn't matter at all. Ooh, got to immolate a freaking Mortal Coil. Oh, that's damage. Lethal. Lethal. Shit. Another Tidal Revenant. Oh, that's gotta be the play. And then we just double Tidal Revenant next turn. Even if they get 1 proc out of the Fellstring Harp, I've got 10. And man, being able to kill Sargeras there was so useful. Because that means I can actually hit them with my hero power instead of them having taunts every turn. That's 2 healing. Should have hero powered their face to get the Fellstring Harp. But I don't blame them for... This is 0? I don't blame them for not anticipating the double Tidal Revenant. I would be pissed to be on the receiving end of that. Nothing worth keeping here. Wonder if this could be the mirror. Definitely possible. I think Dragon Druid is definitely going to be tough unless I can pick up a Wild Growth next turn. And even then it might still be tough. No way my opponent coined Whelp into that. Wild Growth. Wild Growth. Alright. Alright, so I think the game plan is Innervate Nourish into Solar Eclipse, Frost Lotus Blossom. Oh, they're a Nourish deck as well. That is such an insane dirty rat. What if I just had Thaddeus? I did have Thaddeus, it was just late. Oh my god. Could I have won the game this turn with Thaddeus? Nourish would have been 1 mana. I guess I would have drawn with... Well, no. I can never win on the turn that Thaddeus is odd. Double cover artist? Oh, wow. So this is odd next turn when I'm on 8 mana, so I can Wild Growth, and then when I'm on 10 mana, this is even, so I can go in. And I do have a lot of health to work with here, so that might be fine. And we'll use Nightshade Bud to hit Pyrotechnician, I guess. Alright, well. There's a decent chance I simply have lethal next turn. Oh, I can't beat that card. God, I fucking hate Reno. My board space is limited, so I just can't utilize my win condition. It's great. Really cool and fun. Maybe I should try to hit a Miracle Growth here. I mean, I'm not out of this because I can use ENR next turn to heal. But it means I'm not going to have any mana to work with on my Thaddeus turn, which could suck. I'm at 11, the opponent's showing, what, 17? Thaddeus is on the wrong polarity. It's just gotta be ENR. Could have drawn Reno this turn. That would have been the best thing, probably. And I know it's not my bottom 2, so I was actually 1 in 6 to hit Reno here. Hopefully this isn't a Theatar. Or some other silly card. I don't need that. Not having the cover artist does mean that I can't play Pyroblast, so it's gonna be hard to win, actually. We'd love to see that Reno. Might just win on board here. This gives me a pounce, which is easy enough to dump. There's really not that much Druid can do here. I guess they can have Yogg. Or Prison of Yogg. That doesn't seem good enough. Of course they hit Fi. Okay, well I've still got some mana discounts going on here. Brewmaster? I don't know if this was worth playing, but I did it. Sick black rock and roll. Not sure why I played that. I'm gonna evolve this Thaddeus. I don't mind Volcanomancying it. All right. Okay.
Stay alert, my children.
I do have Solar Eclipse double Hellfire hero power for 11. That's very annoying. I don't think I have lethal here, unfortunately. I think I need to try to hit lethal here. I think this changes my need to hit lethal. Okay. Instead of playing the Trial by Fire, I was just going to go Solar Eclipse and then plan to go Hellfire and pray that at some point I hit like Scalding Geyser or Flame Geyser or something. But Trial by Fire ended up being really good. I do still have 8 at the moment. Wow, I win. Wow, I actually beat that stupid Reno on turn, whatever, turn 8. Nice. Thought for sure I was going to lose that one. Rank 4 somehow.